We have some valuable coins for you, so don't spend one of them. So watch our complete video and find your treasure. This coin could make you rich overnight. Top 1 today, we're diving into the story of a tiny yet extraordinary treasure, the United States 1-cent coin from 1971, minted in Denver. While it may seem like an everyday penny, this coin has the potential to be worth a fortune. By the end of this video, you'll discover just how valuable it could be, so stay tuned. The United States 1-cent coin from 1971 is part of a long and fascinating legacy. This coin emerged during a dynamic period in American history. The early 1970s were a time of change and challenges for the United States, marked by shifts in politics, culture, and economics. The penny, a staple of American currency, remained an essential part of daily life, symbolizing both the simplicity and resilience of the era. The 1971 penny was struck at the Denver Mint, a facility known for its high-volume production of coins. Despite being minted in large numbers, most of these pennies served their purpose in everyday transactions. Over the years, many were lost, damaged, or worn down, leaving only a fraction in pristine condition. This scarcity is one of the key reasons why a 1971 penny in exceptional condition can hold extraordinary value. What makes this coin truly remarkable is its design. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Lincoln's birth. This timeless depiction of one of America's most beloved presidents has remained a constant on the penny for over a century, making it an enduring symbol of leadership and integrity. The reverse side of the 1971 penny features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. This intricate and elegant design pays homage to one of the most recognizable landmarks in the United States, embodying the nation's values of unity and strength. The level of detail on the Lincoln Memorial is astonishing, with even the tiny statue of Lincoln visible between the columns when viewed under magnification. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1971 penny a treasure for collectors. While the coin is common in circulated condition, finding one in near-perfect, uncirculated condition is incredibly rare. Coins in mint state are highly sought after because they retain their original luster and sharp details, free from the wear and tear of circulation. Adding to its allure, certain 1971 pennies exhibit unique features or minting errors, such as doubled dies or anomalies in the lettering and design. These errors, caused during the minting process, make each affected coin one of a kind. For collectors, such coins are like finding a diamond in the rough, combining historical significance with rarity and aesthetic appeal. If you think you might have a 1971 penny tucked away in a drawer, it's worth taking a closer look. Examine the coin's condition carefully. Does it have a bright, unblemished surface? Are the details sharp and well-defined? Could there be any unusual features or imperfections that set it apart? If the answer is yes, you might be holding a valuable piece of history in your hands. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for. How much could this tiny coin be worth? Well, a 1971 penny in mint condition or one with rare errors could fetch an astounding price of $55,000 to $58,000. That's right, this humble penny could be worth more than a luxury car or even a down payment on a house. So, the next time you're sorting through your spare change or old coin collection, keep an eye out for the 1971 penny. You never know, one of these little treasures could change your life. Top 2, we're talking about the United States 1-cent coin from 1976, a piece of history that could have a surprising value. Stick around, because by the end of this video, we'll reveal just how much this little coin could be worth today. To fully understand the value of the 1976 1-cent coin, we need to take a quick step back and look at the year it was minted. The 1970s were a time of great change for the United States. The country was dealing with the aftereffects of the Vietnam War, the Watergate scandal, and political shifts. But amidst all this, 1976 marked a particularly special year. The United States celebrated its 200th anniversary of independence. Yes, the bicentennial year. The nation was gearing up for this historic milestone, and the government decided to release special editions of certain coins to commemorate the occasion. One of these coins was the 1976 1 cent, which, on the surface, might look just like any other penny. However, its connection to the bicentennial celebration makes it stand out as a piece of American history. The 1976 1-cent coin was minted alongside other special coins, including the quarters and half dollars, which featured a unique design to celebrate the nation's 200th birthday. But while those other coins got more attention, the 1976 1 cent, despite its relatively simple appearance, can hold a much greater value, depending on certain factors. Now, let's take a look at the design. The 1976 penny features the same design that had been in circulation since 1909. On the obverse side, we see President Abraham Lincoln, with his stern gaze and familiar profile. He's surrounded by the words, "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," with the year 1976 etched beneath him. The reverse side of the coin is where the story gets interesting. Like many pennies, the reverse features the iconic Lincoln Memorial, but the one from 1976 also carries a subtle yet important detail. If you look closely, you'll notice that this year's penny was minted with a special mark to commemorate the bicentennial, which makes it part of a broader set of special edition coins. But that's not all. What truly makes the 1976 1-cent coin valuable is its rarity, condition, and unique qualities. You see, like many coins from this era, a large portion of the 1976 pennies were circulated extensively, spent, and worn down over time. The vast majority of these coins have suffered from years of wear and tear, making them pretty ordinary. However, coins that have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition are a whole different story. It's the rare pennies, those that were never spent and remained in mint condition, that catch the eye of serious collectors. What makes this particular penny even more intriguing are the errors that occurred during the minting process. Some 1976 1-cent coins were struck with a misalignment or unusual features, making them even more desirable. Minting errors such as double strikes or off-center impressions add a whole new layer of rarity to a coin. Collectors love these error coins, as they are one of a kind, and owning one can significantly boost the value of a coin collection. If you happen to find a 1976 1-cent coin with a minting error, you could be holding something truly special. So, how much could a 1976 1-cent coin actually be worth? Well, the value of these coins varies depending on several factors, including their condition, rarity, and whether they have any minting errors. A typical, well-worn 1976 penny is worth just 1 cent, but if you happen to come across one in uncirculated condition, it could be worth significantly more. Some of these uncirculated coins have been sold for prices ranging anywhere from a few $100s to a couple $1,000s. But hold on, this is where it gets really interesting. The rarest of the rare, the 1976 1-cent coin in flawless, pristine condition, could fetch anywhere from $48,000 to $53,000 at auction. Yes, you heard that right. That tiny, often overlooked coin could be worth a whopping $48,000 to $53,000. It's hard to believe that something so small and seemingly ordinary could hold such incredible value, but that's the magic of coin collecting. It's all about rarity, condition, and the story behind the coin. So, what does this mean for you? If you have any old pennies lying around, especially from 1976, it might be worth taking a closer look. Don't assume that they're just another pile of spare change. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual treasure hunter, always keep your eyes peeled for those coins that might seem unimportant at first glance but could turn out to be hidden gems. Top 3. We have something truly special to talk about: the United States 1-cent coin from 1977. Now, I know what you might be thinking, a single cent coin doesn't sound all that exciting. But trust me, when it comes to rare coins, even the smallest pieces of currency can sometimes carry enormous value. So stick around, because we're about to dive into the fascinating world of the 1977 US 1-cent coin and reveal just how much this little coin could be worth today. Before we get into the value of this coin, let's take a step back and explore its history and the significance of the year 1977. By the late 1970s, the U.S. economy was experiencing some shifts. The country was emerging from the turbulent 1960s and early 1970s, and inflation was on the rise. The coinage system was being updated and modernized to reflect the changing times. The 1977 1-cent coin, often known as the Lincoln Memorial Cent, was a part of this transition. The design, which had been in circulation since 1959, features the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side and a bust of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, was a central figure in the nation's history, particularly for his leadership during the Civil War. His presence on U.S. currency is a tribute to his legacy and the pivotal role he played in shaping the country. On the 1977 1-cent coin, Lincoln's portrait appears on the obverse, while the reverse displays the Grand Lincoln Memorial, located in Washington, D.C. The memorial symbolizes the unity and strength of the nation, serving as a tribute to Lincoln's enduring influence. However, the real story behind the value of the 1977 1-cent coin lies not just in its design or historical significance, but in the rarity and condition of specific specimens. Let's face it, most coins that were circulated in everyday transactions, like the 1977 cent, are often worn, scratched, and aged. It's rare to find one in pristine, uncirculated condition. And that's where things start to get interesting. The 1977 1-cent coin was minted in large quantities, as it was part of regular coin production. It's common to find these coins in circulation, but the key to their value lies in their condition. Coins that were kept in near-perfect condition, free from any visible wear or tarnishing, are the ones that can attract the attention of collectors. These coins, often stored carefully and never used in commerce, are considered to be in mint or uncirculated condition, and they hold far more value than a typical circulated coin. But what if I told you there's an even rarer version of the 1977 1-cent coin that could dramatically increase its worth? That's right, some 1977 pennies have unique features or errors that make them even more valuable. Coin collectors and numismatists are always on the lookout for these rare error coins, which can occur due to flaws in the minting process. These errors could include double strikes, misprints, or even coins that were struck off-center. A coin like this, with a minting error, could be worth significantly more than a standard 1977 cent. Now, let's get to the moment you've been waiting for, the value of the 1977 US 1-cent coin. While a typical 1977 cent may only be worth its face value of 1 cent, coins that are in excellent, uncirculated condition can fetch quite a bit more on the collector's market. Some of the rarest 1977 1-cent coins, especially those with unique features or minting errors, can sell for a staggering $43,000 to $46,000. Yes, you heard that right, $43,000 to $46,000. That's an incredible amount of money for a coin that started out as just a simple cent. So, if you have any 1977 pennies lying around in your collection or perhaps in your spare change jar, it's definitely worth taking a closer look. Even if you don't find an error coin, a high-quality, uncirculated 1977 cent could still be a valuable addition to your collection. So, what's the moral of the story? Never underestimate the potential value of even the smallest and seemingly insignificant coins. The world of numismatics is full of surprises, and sometimes, a coin that most people would overlook could turn out to be a hidden gem worth thousands of dollars. Make sure to check the condition of your coins, and if you happen to come across a 1977 US 1-cent coin in perfect shape, or better yet, one with a rare minting error, well, you could be holding a small fortune in your hands. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed learning about the 1977 US 1-cent coin and the